We've got an interesting one today, guys. We're gonna knock on a complete stranger's door that has the longest, gnarliest, most beautiful yard I've ever seen and ask him if we can cut it.
So I'm gonna come along this side. I'm gonna mow it till the battery goes dead.
Ego sent me their new battery powered mower and we're gonna see what it takes to stop it dead in its tracks.
That's evil. Look at that.
This yard hadn't been mowed yet this year and was the perfect place to test out this new mower.
Yeah, baby. Let's see if we can cut these down.
But before we start, let's see what we're gonna be working with. Alright, so from first looks, there's no side discharge chute. They do this a little differently. So if we go behind here, this is the mulching chute. Well, it's not really a chute, but the mulching blade or mulching block. This is where their side discharge chute hooks into. That's it. So its side discharges behind the mower. Actually, I've never seen that before. Let's hook up the back. Now this raises up. And then we just hook it right to there. So the bagger hooks up easy enough, but I'm not a bagger kind of guy, so I don't need it. So the battery they supply with the mower is the ARC lithium 56 volt. They claim it'll give you an hour of run time. So I'll show you how this. Good to go. Now I do know that this mower won't fire up unless you have the side handles fully extended. Handles fold up and down for transportation and storage, but must be locked out to activate the safety switch or deactivate the safety switch. You know, to get the blades to work. So as we're looking at the command center for the mower, you have your LED lights, turn them on, your lights are working. Yep, it's a battery-powered lawnmower with lights. I have no clue what any of this other stuff means, but at this point, we should be ready to go. Our handles are fully extended. This will just make it go forward. Yep, simple as that. Nice palm grip. For your blades, big green button. It's a one-handed operation. Big green button. Pull back. Another thing that I do know about these mowers is I love how they raise and lower. One-handed operation. Look at that. Never been an easier mower to raise or lower than this style. Your handles will go up and down to wherever your height is. You're comfortable right here. So now I think we got to go test it. All right, for transport, pretty simple. Hold the handles up, lock them in place, flip this over. Now you're good to go. Now you can grab it from the back, from the front. And of course, with it being battery powered, there's no oil, no gas, and no problem sticking it in my Jeep. I was leaving one of our projects one day when I seen the most beautiful yard ever. The first time I seen this lawn, I knew I had to mow it, but I don't know the people that own it.
Oh, this is so beautiful. This has got to be the most beautiful lawn I've ever seen. It's gorgeous. I don't know why, I just love this lawn.
But I also like the look of Creeping Charlie and Clover in a lawn. I don't know, it's just me. As I was knocking on the door, the homeowner happened to actually pull in, and I turned the cameras off and introduced myself so I wouldn't scare him. But he agreed to let me turn the cameras back on.
Keith, how you doing, man?
Good, how you doing, man?
Good, you gonna let me try to cut this yard for you?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, and so you just pulled up into the driveway and here's this dude standing in your driveway going, hey, can I cut your lawn?
Yeah, that's him.
All right, so we're gonna go as far as we can go. We've got a fresh battery in it. Do you want me to start in the front, the back? What would you want me to start with, Keith?
So at first I've got the speed of the mower adjusted way too high. I need to slow it down to get a better cut, but I don't realize that right away. So I figured two things would happen. One, the mower just wouldn't handle the grass, period. Two, if by some miracle it could cut the grass, the temperature out's 94 degrees, and with it going through grass that long, I figured it would go into thermal overload pretty quick and shut down. The travel speed of the mower is controlled by a dial right in the middle of the handlebars.
I want it to slow down a little bit, so I'm going to turn it right here. So I've noticed that the discharge is no longer discharging.
Whether it was plugged up or not, the mower never bogged down. I'm just going to let you guys listen to it cut for a sec. Now on the front, I'm going to just do a single pass, but a section of the yard in the back, I'm going to double cut to show the difference.
All right, Keith, what do you think?
Pretty cool for an electric lawnmower.
Dude, it's got two blades. It kind of dawned on me while I was mowing, like, why is this cutting so well? It's got, so every time it spins, instead of one blade, it's getting hit twice. So it's almost like it's double cutting as it's going. I've got commercial mowers that can't leave as fine a path as that.
It's cool for electric one, being as long as it was.
Should I keep going?
I don't want to take up too much of your time.
No, I don't mind. I want to see how far it'll go. I want to see when this battery will die out. I mean, Keith, you've got the only lawn I've ever seen that is almost like the perfect test grounds for something like this.
Yeah. Go for it.
Go for it?
Go for it.
Winterland, tell me all your secrets. Fill me in on your wildest moments. Colored trees, your yellow leaves move me. When I get there, I'll let my feet run.
this stuff, she never bogs down.
Oh, you wanted to see the blades, right? So it's got 2 blades, check it out. And these aren't the mulching blades, these are just your regular blades. It actually has a mulching blade that comes with it as well. So if I knew I was just gonna be doing mulching, I could pop that blade on, and it's cutting better than you thought it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So
For it being electric.
So Keith was like, I don't know if I want you to cut my yard. I don't want it to look like crap when you're done. And I'm like, I don't know. Let's just try it out. So I think we're both getting a little bit of a surprise with this one. But I say let's keep going. Let's go on to the next phase. It's actually beautiful. I love long grass. I don't know why.
Dream big, is boy gonna make it. Stand tall, there's higher.
And this is about where the battery showed its first signs of giving out.
And be wild in the mystery. Yeah. I've been in the darkness for 40 days.
And I'm down to 2 bars. Okay, I think it's time to move on to the torture test part of the challenge. We're gonna go through Keith's yard. We're gonna start tackling stuff like this and seeing if that little 21-inch mower can handle it. If we're gonna do that to it, let's put in a fresh battery. While we do that, let's show you everything that we've cut so far. Now, if I came through and double cut this, you would have never known this yard wasn't mowed yet this year. Green means go. Initiating phase 2. Keith, I'm gonna bop through your yard. I'm gonna find the gnarliest, nastiest weeds I can find. I'm gonna see if I can cut them, and we're gonna see how it does, what it takes to bog it down.
All right.
Well, that went a lot easier than I thought it would, but that's not the big one on the property.
Yeah, baby. Let's see if we can cut these down.
The camera didn't pick it up, but when I went through this prickle bush, there was like a white cloud of, I don't even know what it was, but my skin felt like it was on fire. It was kind of awesome. Still, it doesn't bog. Getting itchy all over again just watching this.
Come on, torque down.
Throughout this entire property, I never got this mower to bog down once, but we're not done yet. We're going to double cut to see how the cut quality improves. We're going to use the Boulevard as our test ground. We're also going to remove the side discharge chute and force the mower just to mulch up the grass without the mulching blade on. It's kind of like the worst of all worlds.
Don't let their words fill you.
I still missed a few spots, but did notice a dramatic improvement in the cut quality by double cutting it, which just makes sense.
Don't you give up.
All right, guys, well, that's our video for today. Big thanks goes out to Keith for letting me play at his yard. Thank you very much, Keith. Really appreciate you letting me come out, knock on your door, and meet you for the first time and go through this thing. So that was huge of you. And you guys tell me down below, what do you think of the performance of this Eagle mower? What else should we do? What else can we do with it? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, it works good. God bless you guys. Go get them, and we will see you guys on the next one.